Right, continuing from the last day lesson. So we just discussed about tuples. Tuple is similar to list, but only there are few differences. So can you remember and recall them? So what are the differences when it comes to tuple?
In tuple, it's like you can't remove anything or add anything.
In list, right?
In
list you can add anything, remove anything. In list, in tuple, tuple is read only. Tuple is other way, right? Tuple is only readable, but list is alterable, like editable or mutable. Okay, I hope you will not confuse, right? The tuple is read only, right? The second tuple is read only, list is editable. List you can add items, remove items, sort items, get the item, assign item, equal it, change the items. All are possible with the list. But nothing is possible with the tuple, right? Only you can read the items. You cannot change the items because tuple is read only. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, then let's go to the dictionary. Dictionary is similar to a list, but it has a defined index by us. Actually, we can define indexes. So unlike the tuples and lists, they were like, so indexes started from zero. Indexes started from zero. And the other age indexes started from -1. That is the nature. Started from zero, started from -1. But here in the dictionary, you don't have such. You have to define the index. You have to define the index. According to the defined index, the value can be accessed. It's like this. Let's say you have a dictionary called marks. The dictionary will be started within curly braces. Then you can say, okay, student, let's say student name. Then you can give the value. Student name is, let's say, Dasun. Let's say maths mark. Maths marks, you can define, you can give the marks. Let's say English marks. So likewise, keys and values, it is possible to define, let's say English. So likewise, or you can give number indexes also. So number indexes are also possible, key and value. In the dictionary, it is possible to declare key and value both. Here, so let me show you that as an example. Here you can see it is possible to declare the field name, so index as well as the value, index and value, index and here. So what are the indexes? What are the indices? So name is index, age is index, gender is index, 1 is index, 2 is index, 3 is index, 5 is 0.6 is index. So those are the indexes. Right, let's enter, press enter. And if you want to display the indexes, you can say print marks.keys. Keys are the indexes. You can see student name, maths, English, and 0. Student name, maths, English, and these are the keys. Right? And if you want to print the values, here are the values. Dasun, 90, 98, and 1. These are the values of that. So you can get the keys and values separately, right? You can get the keys and values separately, and that is the idea of dictionary. You can define both index and. So if you use a for loop for, let's say, for k in marks and print k, please note that keys will be printed. Student name, maths, English. But if you need the values, you have to say marks k. Marks k. Then only the values will be printed. So if you need both index and value, you can say k and k comma Then let's put some arrow maybe to point it. Then K arrow marks. So when you print like this, you'll get both index and the value, like according to the given format. Okay, please note down this quickly about the dictionary. So if you want, you can write down the heading dictionary, then just indicate this. I'll be highlighting. And the example is also. So first go through the highlighted content, note down quickly. Right, dictionaries. So the advantage of dictionary is you can customize. So unlike the 0, 1, 2 indexing, you can just customize the values. And by customizing the values, you can store data in the dictionary. So that is the advantage, right? So here, so when you're printing also, you can print, it's easy to remember, right? You can say marks, in the marks dictionary, you can print marks dictionary, you can print the maths marks. So it's easy way of calling rather than calling 0, 1, insensible. No, calling like 0, 1, 2, those are insensible. But if you call like marks, maths, easy it comes. MATHS print. So what is the dictionary?
Marx is spelled wrong.
Sorry?
Marx is spelled wrong.
Oh, MARKS. Yeah. It says 90. That is easy. So anyway, for index calling, you are using square brackets, right? For index calling, for list or tuple or dictionary or whatever, for index calling, you are using square brackets. So let's call the student name. This is an easy, convenient, straightforward way of accessing. Again, so I have spelling mistakes. MARKS. You can say it's getting this spelling, like it's giving me the value. Likewise, when there's a dictionary, it's easy to access the values because you can remember the indexes by names rather than remembering indexes by numbers, and you can change it even. So like list, you can change the items of here, let's say mark student name. I'm changing it to Dasun Nilanjana. I'm accessing, giving the full name. Then if I try to print this, okay, let's print this. Now you can see it's printing student name as Dasun Nilanjana. It can be altered. As a list, it can be edited. As a list, it can be edited. Value accessing can be done. So if I try to sort, what will happen? Marks dot sort. So let's see. Dictionary cannot be sorted, right? So, but you can change the items, access the items. So can we append to the dictionary? So can we append to the dictionary? Marks dot append. If I try to append, let's say 0 index some number, key and value, no, I cannot append like that, right? So if I try to append like this, no append, no, nothing called append, right? You can't append like that. So but so there is something called add. So let's try with add also. I'm trying to add, no attribute called add. So then how can we append to the dictionary a new item? How can we add a new item? So you can just say directly marks, MARKS. You can directly tell the item name like this. Let's see, marks 0th item or marks 10th item. Then you can just make it equal to some value. So that is simple enough. No need to add, no need to append, but you can just tell the key and value. So that will be adding the key and value to the, here you can see 10 equal 100. That is added. So pretty easy. And you can say marks, let's say email. Then mention the email. Soon add SETS.lk. Okay, that's it. If I try to print this, now new element will be there, that is email. Likewise, adding keys can be done by assigning values to the new key directly. Introduce the new key, assign a value, introduce the new key, assign the value, and that will be appended to the dictionary. Right, removing can be done similar way, right? Removing can be done similar way by appending null value or appending empty value. So the value can be removed. That's it. Right? Okay, so please try this as well. This shows appending, removing part, right? Appending, removing part. Please try this as well. Then the next is right. Next is set. Set is basically similar to the set in. Set is similar to the set in max. Okay, let's try to delete. Try to delete an item. Let's use del. I hope this will work. And try to delete say Mark's email key and the value. Del this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's deleted, right? Del and then type the key. Okay, add in new item. Add in new item, deleting item from dictionary. Please try that as well. Then let's, or you can use clear method, right? Clear method will clear the entire, clear method will clear the entire dictionary, everything. So instead of this del method, you can use the pop del keyword. You can use pop method, all right? That is like you can say marks.pop, marks.pop, and then you can say the key to pop, basically marks.pop. And so let's say you want to remove this 10, marks.pop, you can say you can give the value 10 there. Then so you can see 10 will be removed and it will be printed too, right? So then if I try to print this, you can see 10 is not there. So that is basically removing the item. If you actually don't know exact key, you can just say pop item, and that will basically remove the last item. Yeah, last will be removed. If you just said make it equal, given the key, it will be appended. Del will remove the item, the given index of the given key. Pop will also remove the given key. And another one is pop item. Pop item will remove the last. So if I try to print now, you can see the last is also removed. So these are some other things related to the dictionaries. So let's learn sets now, right? So please tell me when you're done. Means like no keys will be there in the set, only a collection of unique items. So let's say days. So I'm going to make it a set. Days equal, let's say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, Wednesday should come here. Anyway, let's define as Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. These are string values, and this is a set. You can print days. So we'll print the day set. right? You can see the day set will be printed, but no indexes. No indexes. You can't access index. You can't change it. You can't change the index. You can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday. That is sorted already. And if you want for K in days, you can print the K. That will print the K. So from Monday to Saturday. So very simple data structure, but it is storing only the unique items. If I try to add another day, or let's say another set, okay, like the marks, same variable, I'm going to use a set of marks. Okay, here I have defined. So if I print this marks or horizontally in with space, you can see. So not all the items are printed. Why? There are some duplicates. Here 44, 2 times it's there. So only 144 will come. 55 is not there 2 times, but 23, you can see 23 here. Another 23 is here. Duplicates will be removed. 45 here, and here. 3 45s that will be removed. So only the unique items will be considered. Only the unique items will be considered into the set. That is about set, right? Only the unique items. Okay, I can just show this example. I think this is self-explanatory. So no need to write down the example even, like here, everything is there, right? Just write down and also practice the same. Right, with that concept formation, with the particular, yeah, here actually, so you can see, so I have added few lines also how to add a new item to, so you can just say, I couldn't do that, sorry. Marks dot add, you can just append item to the, let's say you want to append 90 there. And so I'm repeatedly appending 90, you can see. So when I try to append 90, no errors comes, but the thing is, when I try to print this, only 190 will be printed. The reason is duplicates will be ignored. Right? Duplicates will be ignored in the in a set. So that is the fourth. Actually, now we have discussed about 4 data types, storage controls, the data types, actually complex data types, which is used for the storage in Python. Starting from list, then to the tuple, which is read only, then to the dictionary, a customizable indexing, and then finally the set, that is set of unique items. It is basically to store the unique items without duplicates. Okay, so if you want, like if you are given a task, something like this, if you are given a task to create a list with unique items. So one tip that I can give, right? So, okay. So here, like, let's say there are example, right? Let's write as a question and so try to do this. Enter 10 numbers into a list. Enter 10 numbers into a list. Enter 10 numbers into a list. From the list, add items into a set to find unique items. Use the set and count items in the list. And display as item dash count. Example, you can say 92 times, then 81 times. So likewise, so you need to display. Okay, so just understand the question carefully. This looks like a simple question, but it has some actually it has exercise. This looks like a simple question, but it is showing some steps. So you have to insert 10 numbers into a list. So this you can do because yesterday also we have done similar exercise, adding 10 numbers. So we have just collected 10 numbers. Same step you can apply here. So whatever we have applied yesterday to add 10 numbers or find input 10 numbers, you can use a for loop running 10 times and then get inputs 10 integers, just take it and then append that to the list. Define empty list and append that. That is similar to the yesterday exercise. So you can do that easily because just define empty list, adding an item to that empty list. After adding that, then what you need to do is you have to iterate through the items, iterate through each items and add that into a set. You have to add that into a set. What will happen when you're adding into the set? Maybe you can define an empty set and keep adding it to the set. Then only the unique items will be added. The other items will not be added because if you try to add multiple times, you can see even if you try to add multiple times, the non-unique items will not be duplicated. So then you have two things. One is the list. The second one is the set. Let's say your list is something like this: 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is your list. How many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items are in the list. Let's say your dictionary will consider, your set will consider, will have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Why? Because those are the unique items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the unique items, others are duplicates. So this is your list. And this is your set. Then when you are printing, you have to tell 1, 2 times. Why? You can see 1, 2 times in the list. Then the next is 2. How many times? 2. 1, 2, 1 time. Then 3. 1, 2 times. 4. Again 2 times. 5. 1 time. 6. 1 time. 7. 1 time. So this is the output you need to display. Okay, I hope you understood. This is a full example. This showing the steps. It has something to do. I need you to start with the yesterday verb. Then let's proceed. So this can be done easy, but only thing is you have to think little wisely. Start now. Please write down the question and start doing it now. If unable to understand, please tell me. I'll explain again. Yeah. Okay. So which one?
The bottom one. It's
yeah, you have to press enter again. Yeah, so you can see this is key error.
Oh, I have to put.
Yeah. Num, right? So you have to copy and paste again, but print num this time.
Do I tab or do I have to do 4K?
No, you have to go to the go to the letter F in the 4, press enter. No, go closer to letter F. In
F.
the previous line, you can press up arrow a few times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times up arrow maybe. Okay, few more. Go near to F, few more times. Another time, and press enter now. That will give, okay, now the marks you have to edit. Print num right there. Enter. Enter again. Because you are writing this in the tuple index out of the range. So what is the tuple there? So tuple is, are you defining a tuple there? Of for k in num, and you are printing the k and the num k. No need, right? You are just printing the, if you are printing k, so that will be no need to access that num k, right?
Huh?
What's the intention of this code? So is it related to the exercise that I have given? So this is a tuple. I didn't ask you to create a tuple anywhere.
Oh, I actually made a tuple.
So then, so just go to the for loop again. So just erase the num k, that is not needed.
Okay.
No, go to the F letter, press enter. The num k part you have to remove in the second line. That you don't need. Even in just enough, printing k is enough, because this loop is just printing, just trying to just close the bracket.
Like this?
Yeah, because this loop is basically accessing the items, not the indexes. Just accessing the items. So it's not accessing the indexes. Index, if you want to access, you have to use in range loop.
Okay.
In range loop is accessing the index. Actually, if you are using a dictionary, yes. If you are using a dictionary, you can say num k, because dictionary is a different thing, right? That we learn. Don't confuse with the concept that we have learned, because when we learn things, it will be add up. Then, so if you confuse the concepts, because the num k can be done in dictionary part, but you cannot do the same in the tuple and the list. So that is two different things. Here in the dictionary, you can call this. Here you can see marks is a dictionary. No? Marks is a dictionary here. So that is what we learned. So you have confused with the today's lesson with other lessons seems. So marks is a dictionary here. So this is a marks. Marks is a dictionary. Therefore, you can try to print the k marks and the marks k. Right? K is basically the key. Then marks k is the item. But if you are using something like this, let's say marks is a list, and this list has several items like this. If it is a list and list got items, then so if you are using this for some loop like this, then you have to print the item only. You cannot access the index like this. You are just accessing the item. Right? But if you want to access the index, you have to use in range. I think you have just confused. You are just confused, like you are using concept in the wrong place. Then length of marks. Then you are in this case, if you are printing the k will be from 0 to 12. Then if you want the other one, you can just add the comma and this maybe this arrow, and after that another comma. Then you can say marks kth item. This can be done, but don't confuse. So this is different for dictionary, different way for, because dictionary you are getting keys now. Dictionary you have keys. Therefore, you can call the key and get the item value. That is why this will be printed like this. But in a tuple or list, you have items. If you try to print the k will be items. Or if you try to print the k in range, then that will be index. Then the k will be index. Then you can access using the index. understood these things clearly? If not, please tell me, then I can explain again. I think otherwise, like, I am also doubtful whether you understood this or not. Hello?
I think,
So what's wrong?
no, I think it's good now.
So I asked you to create a list, right? So
Yes,
how tuple came?
I
Tuple
think
is sorry?
I think I confused the concepts with it.
Tuple is a read-only list, right? So nothing to do with the tuple here, because tuple is read-only list. You can define in a tuple. Tuple is something like the tuple is something different. So if it is a tuple, you have to use the brackets. It's normal brackets. This is a tuple. For tuple also the same loop, right? For tuple also you can use the same loop to get the items. Doesn't matter, but tuple is read-only, right? You can't alter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. You can enter numbers into a tuple, but it cannot be done. You can just put numbers into the tuple and create a tuple. Put 10 numbers and creating tuple is possible. But can we add the item to the tuple?
No.
No, because tuple is not editable. You cannot add. So if you want to add the items, the yesterday concept. Yesterday concept. What is the yesterday concept? I said that for some, like for maybe A in range. So you are running this 10 times, just 10 times. You can say number equal int input. Then you have to tell enter number. You are calling this 10 times, and whatever so you have to define an empty list too. Maybe let's say marks is empty list, and you can keep adding this marks append item in to this 10 times. So that will add 10 items to the list. So this is the code. Yesterday we tried this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just have empty list. You can't add item to the tuple. You can't. So dictionary won't help here, because dictionary will let you add key and item both. No? Therefore, having dictionary is too heavy. Like, so better to have a list, because you can simply add item to the list. Okay, 10 numbers are now added. Now what you need to do? You have to iterate through the list. Okay, let's have empty set now. Set name is, let's say, mark set. Mark set is empty set. Nothing is there. Empty set. So what you can do for let's say J in marks. For J in marks, you can add this marks new item to the mark set. Mark set dot add. That will add to the set. That Jth item. Okay, let me print both. Print marks set, and print marks both. So let's see what will be the output now. I'll be running this from the beginning. When I run this, it will be asking me enter a number. I have to enter a number. Yeah, I'm entering numbers. Oh, this will be treated as a dictionary, right? So I need empty set actually. I don't need a dictionary, and I need empty set. So let's put. So empty bracket will define a dictionary. Therefore, so let's enter marks 0 into this. Mark 0 into this, then otherwise I think it will be defined as empty set. Let's put the values now. Oh, sorry. How to run this? Let's put the values. Okay, 10 values are there. The first one with the 10 value is a list. The second one, you can see the duplicate removed one is a set. Understood?
Yes.
So why I have put a 0th mark? Because I just need to put at least one value to start a dictionary. So I start, sorry, not dictionary, a set. I started with mark 0, just put one value and started the set. Then the next item set I have added. But no matter if you try to add 2 items multiple times, doesn't matter because it will not be added. You know, the duplicates will be removed. Okay, now the first is the dictionary. First is the list. The second is the set. List and set, both are there. You can say mark list is, then this marks, and this is actually marks set is, and that is the set. So now we have both list and set. So let's keep adding items again. I'm going to add few more items. You can see the first one is the list and the second one is the set. Now I need to count. How can I count? For counting, I can use searching facility. Actually, you can say for item in set, each item in the set. For item in set, you are searching if you have to look through for item in the set, right? For each item in the set, you have to look through the again you have to look through this one. Let's say for I in the marks, if item equal to I, if item equal to I, you have to increase the counter. Initially, I'm starting with the C0. You can say C equals C plus 1. I'm increasing the counter because item discovered. Ultimately, you can print print the item, and in front of that, the count. That is C. So let's see what will happen when I run this. It might have errors, but let me try. Okay, 1 times, correct? Yeah. 2 3 times, 2 1 2 3 times, yes. 3 times, 3 3, yes. 4 3 times, 4. Yes, correct. Okay, done. So see, so this will come with the practice, but you have to practice. So no other way, because these things, if you refer to internet, if you watch videos, if you try to watch tutorials, if you try to look websites, so this won't be there, right? Because these are actually these are thinking patterns. These questions and these things won't be there. These are thinking patterns, right? You have to develop your thinking skill and think like this, and then apply your knowledge, because every problem, I think in countries like USA, so mainly these countries are STEM countries. Unlike unlike some Asian countries, even Sri Lanka is not a proper STEM country. It's not providing any STEM-based education. So what this traditional education system provide, they are providing a syllabus. According to the syllabus, the students must learn. The questions will be asked from the same syllabus, and the answers will be given from the same syllabus. So a student will buy hard and answer the questions by repeating the same thing that they have learned. But in the STEM-based education, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, STEM-based education, the main goal is to develop the thinking pattern. So in this thinking pattern, so what really we face in the world, it's always a new problem. The existing problem, if it happen again, there will be a solution because solution will be already there. Let's say you want to withdraw money from bank, that problem has already solved. So that problem is already solved. So you have a solution for that. Let's say you want to find a square root of a number, that problem is already solved. There's a solution for that. You can just search internet. So those are basically there. But the thing is, how can we find solutions to the problems which were not yet discovered, which are not yet discovered, the new problems, future problems? So then you have to develop your thinking pattern, right? No other way. That's why I said, so you can't browse it. Future problems, we don't know. When alien attack, which kind of aliens will come, whether aliens attack, so we friends it up, whether the alien civilizations will begin in the earth. So we don't know. But we have to face. So similarly, so this thinking pattern can be gained only by practicing. So practice. Did you understand this at least after doing this? Did you understand what we have done?
Yes, after seeing the
Yeah. Can you see why I have just added this to a set? Because set is unique. Then take each item of the set and check in whether this item is there in this list, right? So that is what I have done. But you can see it's only few lines of code. But that means a lot. It has given a wonderful result. If duplicates are there, it says how many duplicates. Okay. So can you take a screenshot of this and practice? Otherwise, like it will take more time. That's why. Can you take a screenshot? Okay.
Yeah, I took it.
Okay. Then the remaining part, actually, we have finished the basic data structure part. The next day I have to discuss functions. So there is also a serious topic. I'll be discuss that next week, right? Okay. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.